Now I'm just in regular two-wheel drive, okay? When we get to the hill, I'll put it back on 4 because I like the Billy Goat Getter to go up the hill. But just driving down the trail. What?
You're taking it fast. It's like, nothing.
It is nothing.
Don't run over me.
No. Well, like I said, I'm stopping here anyhow. And we'll come back down to here eventually, because
So those are ATVs.
yes,
But then there's the quads. Are different.
the quads are the roll cage ones, the bigger one, like the orange one you saw.
Yeah. And those are the ones that are really capable.
Yeah. Because they don't tip over anything. Where these, they have the risk of, because you're just like a motorcycle kind of thing. The quads are much broader, 4-wheel drive. These are like 2-wheel drive, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you 4-wheel drive now?
Yeah. You can look over here, see when it says Iskoff, or you can look at this guy here and tell where I'm at. I'm just going to leave it because we're going to come up to 5 here real shortly. When we come back out, we'll go up that hill over there, and I'll show you the challenge hill they have. That's 2X. That's not what I'm looking for.
That's brown. I don't think I've seen a brown. So what's the most difficult? Black?
Yeah, black is most difficult.
Then what? Red?
Is extreme.
So red's really the most, because I think red being extreme would seem to be more.
That's what I was trying to decide. Which one's worse, black or red?
On your little chart there, doesn't it show it, Nathan?
What?
See, this says trail entrance 5. It doesn't look like it's red.
Oh,
There's a bump there.
what was that?
Big rut. That I hit just wrong.
Ugh.
Again, but the suspension works so well.
Yeah.
Okay, so green, beginner level, easiest. Blue, intermediate level, more difficult. Black, advanced level, most difficult. Red, expert level, extremely difficult.
Okay, so Nathan, you'll see that
So red's the worst.
the blue entrance is here, right? But then there's a red area over here, and you're supposed to make like this sharp V turn for this trail. But I guess no one takes it here. I don't okay, so there's the difference. See that trail over there?
Mm-hmm.
That's the 5 that turns that way and goes into Never Never Land, which I don't even see where it goes. Looks like no one's ever used it.
Wow, probably because it's extreme.
No, there's the blue trail over here that goes that way. See it? But we're taking what turns into the red trail. See that one goes right back out that way? That was considered the that V that you see in the map.
Yeah.
But we're actually just going straight down the back on the red 5. Okay? And I could never figure out what was wrong with this. Was it just too technical? I don't know.
Well, unless that's supposed to be the trail, and we're just taking the
Bypass
to the trail.
Either way, I didn't see anything wrong with it, so I like the open roof.
I do too. Have you taken the roof off before? Like this?
Not here.
Nope, not here.
It's been too cold.
Yeah, that's true. It's been way colder.
Where does that go?
Maybe that's the extreme area.
It looks like it just goes around that way, doesn't it?
Of course, I'm wondering if some of these, how much of it is technical on driving skill and how much of it is capability just on vehicle.
Or both.
Because you could have something that's easy to drive, it's just a lot of vehicles can't do it.
You can have something that it's actually not part of the vehicle, but if you do it wrong, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Look at that black, swampy. Look how ugly that water is.
Oh, the coal dust?
I don't know what it is. It's ugly. And so then this is coming into just the green 5 now. And this is the back loop, not the front loop. We're catching up with the guys.
What, you seen the head?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the
What, those other 2 Jeeps or? Oh. Yep, those are those Jeeps we were.
So if we
talking
go
to.
that way, we'll end up running into them. Let's do that. Let's play
They're-
chicken.
They're talking.
We'll go around and run into them. There's places to pass in here. It's not a real big. And some of the pictures that you see from my desktop pictures, these are right here in this area. This is where I took them. A muddy waller. Look at that. I'm gonna come out here and do this trick.
Foot traffic only. Oh,
I like how they have a collection of stones for if it gets too bad, you can use these to help. Because you know that's what it's for.
Mm-hmm. So you see what I've done here? I'm bypassing this giant mud hole on my side here. I'm really hoping not to have to get muddier. There we go. Perfect.
yep, you got it.
See, the tires didn't even slip. Beautiful fall day.
It is. Nice day for roaming through the woods. It's like going for a hike.
It is.
Just less, strenuous.
It's pretty old.
In some
It's
ways-
an old man hike.
In some ways, it's more strenuous though.
Yeah.
Less in some ways, more in others.
Less exercise, more excitement.
Exactly. Less stress on the body, more stress on the mind.
It is very technical. I mean, it'd be easy to just really screw up your car if you wanted to, you know?
Mm-hmm. You can't just go in here and drive. You actually have to understand how the vehicle moves.
Right, this one looks acceptable.
Oh,
We're good.
What are we doing?
Well, we got a good bypass here, so it's.
Oh. Our friends from earlier.
Yeah.
they're gone.
I wanted to go in the run.
You can go all the way over there if you want.
Have a good day, bud.
You too. See, it's not even spinning the tires in that. Just beautiful lake over there. Just
So when we took those pictures the first time, weren't we up there where that pod was?
yeah, we were up there. That was the pictures that you were in. We're going to go over there next.
So how do you get over there?
There's a trail where we came down off of 5. You go up it. That's where we. Last time we were here with Mom, I completely missed it. And then when I watched the video, you're like, oh, that's where you go.
Oh, that's where we go.
So. Was that just a leaf?
Yeah, you got a leaf blowing around up there.
Out!
Oot!
You don't want to leave.
Get oot!
Well, they're doing one of the hills up
Going down the valley.
between the two.
Watch out for the dog.
I see them. I'm not going that fast. So these are what I call the quads, and those are the little monsters of. They just go through anything.
They got the same type wheels, but they've got a little bit longer base.
Look at that
on
mud
them.
down there in the bottom. Hi. can go back out that way, but I want to do the other trail.
The 5X.
Yeah, that's where we came from.
I like how they knocked down the sign.
I know. It was knocked down last week too. And they do go through here and actually clear the trees so that you don't scratch your tops too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I can see where stuff's been trimmed not too long ago. Well, like right back there, it looked like a tree had recently fallen
They
down.
were doing that last week. So they're going to go in there, so we're going to end up following them. It's fine. You know,
They
bulldozer
just
up here?
diverted off somewhere.
No, that's 5. That's the other 5 that we did.
Oh.
They're
This is the short loop.
they move pretty quick, so I don't think they're gonna hold you up. So that's what the park uses to get around on the trails.
Mm-hmm.
Same color.
And fix them. The goal here is to never have to back up. Last time, I went through this twice, I think, and the first time I had to back up because I didn't get it right. And the second time I got it.
So this is where them being shorter, they got a little bit of advantage on you.
Well, they have more room for air.
Ooh! I hit the tree. Dang, guinea.
You hit the tree.
Well, that's what the bumper was for, right?
I felt that bumper.
I saw Dad make a judgment call. He's like, am I gonna hit this tree? Well, if I do, I got the bumper. Bang! Oh, I hit it. Look at that.
It started to roll off of it though. It feels like you just caught the corner of it.
I could have easily just moved on, I think.
You could have just pushed it. Moved it out of the way for the next four-door Jeep. Oh, I remember this turn. It freaked Mom the heck out.
I know. When you lean into water, it feels a little funky.
So those other Jeeps, are they 4-seaters?
Yeah, but
I think all Jeeps are 4-seaters, but they either have 2 doors or 4.
well, they're like child seats in the back.
Yeah.
And they don't have
as much trunk space.
Yeah. It's probably either like a fold-up seat or
It is a
trunk
fold-up seat.
space.
It's a fold-up seat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even ours is a fold-up seat, but
Oh, so you could actually do 3 rows?
no,
No.
2. I mean, that
You
one.
could just remove
Oh.
this.
Yeah, so I have a ton of cargo space by the time I'm done. And so now we're at the other side of this lake.
Yeah, in my car, all the seats fold down except for the driver's seat.
Okay.
So I can actually put a 8-foot 2x4 in by folding down the passenger seat.
Okay. I just stick mine on the roof. When we had the top off, I just laid them on top of the roll bars.
Yeah, see, that's good.
Like it's really kind of technical down through here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, see, they got a little bit of advantage on this zigzaggy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as there's hills to climb, then we've got it.
Yep.
So there's where those quads are flying.
We're around on the other side now.
Mhm.
So they come up
They
here.
say go left.
But go down there.
I'm just following them.
Look at that mud. That's
Ooh.
like up to my knee.
You're really close to that tree there, Jamie.
I know. Bottom of my tire caught the
The root.
I was looking at the mud, not paying attention to where I was going.
I was more worried about your arm hanging out the window.
I'm not worried about my arm. I'm more worried about tearing up the Jeep.
Wasn't it about here that we saw the deer last time?
Yeah, somewhere in here. When we get back out, I want to check the.
You got a quad on your left. I don't know where he's coming or going, but oh, he's down in that valley.
I'm trying to figure out where these guys are going. I'm following them.
I detect some mud ahead.
That's tight. Squeeze right there.
I mean, we've drove through this before, so I know Dad can get through it.
I don't know if we turned here though.
You got it on this side. Yeah, there's some people who did not make it.
Could have been bad. That was a much bigger tree.
Did we turn around and back up this?
I don't know.
I think we did. I think we got stuck out here. Yep, we did. I think we just turned around. Yep. Yep, we did. Go through there, right? No, I'm just giving you shit. I'm just turning around and going back the way we came.
So, what happens if you keep going straight?
Is there a path that way?
Yes, right
Yeah, there's a path right there. I didn't see it.
Dingleberry.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I ain't doing that crap.
I've been tempted to see you do that. Because that's where you would have had an advantage. You might be able to do that and they couldn't. Because you're longer.
Longer and taller.
So now we just did a full circle here.
Because I don't think their Jeeps are jacked up.
No, I think they're pretty much stock.
Stock, except the ones that has larger tires.
Little balloonier tires.
They had balloonier tires, and they both had the roll bars for rolling forward, but
Yeah, I think we had to just. We did. We just ended up having to drive back out the way we came in. Because there was really no way to get across. Is that a path here?
are you about to make one?
I'm gonna see if it looks like a path to me. The leaves are kind of deceptive here as far as, so we're shortcutting the end of it. But we're coming back over the same spot because we have to go around this lake down here. You either drive through the valley or go around the end down here. Woo!
It is a little path, just not as used
Yeah.
as much.
Bulldozer was just down here.
Of course, you realize had you driven down through that valley and made it, they would have been right behind you.
Would've gotten stuck.
Well, if I
Because
get,
at that point, it's like, okay, he made it. We got to do it now.
It's like, okay, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
if we had given it enough juice, you know it would have made it.
But if you hadn't made it,
Well, we have
they
a
would have
winch.
been laughing at you.
We have a winch.
But we also have the tools to get back out.
That's true, because we could have been stuck like this
And
and
just winched out.
out.
Where they did
And
not
they'd be
have-
going like, we don't got the winch.
They're like, we don't got winches.
Then I'd have to come. Then I'd have to stand at the top of the hill and pull them all up. Darn.
Which would have been made a humorous story.
I think you're clear.
Oh yeah. Come on, done.
What was that?
There it goes. Start charging.
There it
There it
goes.
goes. Okay.
Back.
Oh, you can turn on and off the charge port?
It every time I ignition cycle, it turns off, and if you don't turn it back on,
It won't charge.
the 110 doesn't charge back up.
Mine just turns on whenever you start the car.
Yeah, mine doesn't. Okay, so where's that path?
So you do have a 110 outlet in the back also, or is it?
No, it's just here.
Oh, here.
Just-
Mine's like right here,
Nope.
facing the back seat.
Now this actually touches my top, I think. It's okay. There's already a scratch there from the other day. All right, where do you want to go?
Okay.
Let's go back up top of the hill here for a second. Ugh, ruts.
What is that thing we nailed last time? Something similar to it.
We'll go up to the top of this hill and check out the bumper and let you see the challenge hill. See, it's actually bumper's going slow.
winch control?
Back here. It's just a cable that plugs into the front. No, it's just a cable.
So you have to plug it in when you want to use it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely beneficial.
For airflow?
Yes. I don't know if you can feel it back there, but up
I
here.
can feel it a lot.
Let's go this way. This looks like a fun way to go.
Do we know where this goes?
Over the hill. Through the woods. Grandma's house we go.
It goes that way.
There's a big rock in my way. You see that thing?
Yeah, I would avoid that rock.
Right around it here. Looks like it could scuff stuff up.
You're okay over here.
Okay, I'm doing good here. So I need to scoot into line. I rubbed that rock. Oh well.
I was gonna say I felt something rub.
You had enough mud padding on the rims that you might be okay.
You're not replacing them anyhow. So
This is true, you are replacing them.
Oh, it's a road.
Sort of.
Practically paved.
And
What
pine
is-
needles.
What is a road?
This is what I used in the Midwest back in the old days. Get around.
Well, that's what I was thinking, 200 years ago, this is the type of vehicle you would need to go down some of the roads.
Alright, now we're in the valley of that same place. But I wanted a picture with, instead of 2 tires on a rock, I wanted 1 tire on a rock. We're going to do that today.
So this is the rock garden.
But I'm going to need some help with this. Because I need to make sure that I'm not tipping too much. If that makes sense? Alright, out you go. It's just funny, I mean, it didn't even struggle getting up that stuff, it just walks right up it, no problem. And I'm running street tires, I mean, just think about when I chose to put lockers on this, bigger tires. It's like, okay, it does more than I really want to do now, and I want to make it stronger.
You really won't have to worry about it.
It's really bumpy back here. Once I get to the top.
Well, I mean, I've seen videos of people going over rocks like that stretch back there.
Mm-hmm.
Or this stretch.
But
Now, someone the other day with what almost looked like to be a stock Jeep just drove straight up it. So this is the back way up to that same area. Now, going across this little path here is a little rough at best, or at worst. Which way do you want to say that? There's a it's back here the other day. There was a Jeep Cherokee that someone had driven down into the gully down here and was completely stuck. I'll show you where it's at. Here. You want to do that? Nope. Do this way.
you're thinking about which.
Yeah, now this is going to be a challenge. I remember this now. There's a big rut I got to get across here, so hold on a second. We're going to drop the nose.
You're kind of going into it funny.
No, I got to rotate around it. That's the problem. I got to come across it first, and then get onto this side of it. There we go. There we go. Before we fight it.
I thought about getting a giant sticker to put on that bar that says
Oh, see, we could have done that. We'll get yelled at.
oddly enough, you probably could have.
I know,
But
I would have done that. So back here in this area, there's some just challenge areas. We'll stop up here at the beginning, at the top of the hill, and I'll show you. So down in this hole back here, there's some challenge areas. See that mud down there? Someone was stuck in that. And they're trying to winch him out. So there's another lake down in that hole. And so then this valley's here for them to play in. And see, that's just quads and motorcycles, it looks like. No GVs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that it's difficult, it's you wouldn't fit.
There must be a hill behind us.
Yeah, no amount of driving skill will help you go between two trees that are 2 feet apart.
So when we came back here, there was somebody stuck down that hole good.
Yeah, you
It's
can get stuck
stuck.
on there good.
All right, so we can go this way. Okay. Hear the power lines?
Yeah, they're crackling.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we've covered about 80% now at least, without getting into more difficult trails. You want to go back to 3 again and see if we can take another deviant off that same trail?
Sure.
All right. We'll zig instead of zagging and see what happens.
I just kind of closed my eyes and turned away. I saw the branch coming.
Come over here.
Just wanted to pet you.
Reach out and touch me.
I love how you can just feel that suspension just working its way.
So would you have tried this on stock suspension?
Nah, well, I would have. I mean, but when Lori said I could have the suspension, I'm like, yeah, I want that. I wasn't gonna say no. Really
Yeah.
quick.
So your stabilizer bar is in the back right now, right?
No, well, no, they're actually zip tied to the frame. I'll show you if you want to see them. I just
I
took
believe you.
I just took 2 bolts out and then just zip tie them up.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I saw what looked to be a stock Jeep like mine, except it had beefier tires. Drive right up that look, there's nothing. Just like we're driving up this road. I really think we could probably do it. The only thing you have to look out for would be the diff cover. You know, that middle part that sticks out between the 2 tires.
Mm.
All right, let's neutral.
High speed. Or 2-wheel.
We're in 2 well right now. I don't think I need any assistance in full drive range.
So it's about how busy they usually are, or is it?
It's a little slow.
Okay, I was wondering. Seemed a little slow.
Jeeps. Just Jeeps. Well, anybody. So this is going to bring us in on the bottom half of 3. Matter of fact, did we come out here once? I don't remember.
You may have.
I don't remember this one being that difficult.
Those bats.
No, just birds, see 'em? guess we'll go this way. Seems like we've been this way enough. I could take that trail. I wonder where that goes. Let's go this way.
I guess we're going to find out.
There's no sign to say it's bad or good.
That's encouraging.
Like I always told Mom, if it turns out to be too bad, we'll just turn around. Or back it all the way out. No, I'm just going in circles. I literally am going nowhere. I'm just going back up to the trail.
Just for fun.
Oh, let's go this way. We'll go to the head of the trail and come back down the other way. We haven't driven it in this direction. This way, because we came up this trail earlier. Does it say? Oh, we want to go straight.
Yeah, you could go the black path.
Most difficult.
Yeah, it's pretty steep.
This is the path I want to take here. We haven't done this. This is going to take us back over to the front of the loop.
Oh, really?
Up by the road tracks where we came in. It's heading back to that front part right now. You don't have to drive through a rut. Don't drive through a rut.
Yeah, some makes me think these trails have become more challenging from when they first made them. Although I guess when they first made them, they're probably really bumpy. And then they've gone smoother but ruddier.
Yeah. It's pretty out there.
I like having the roof on.
We might just leave it off on the way home unless it gets too noisy. Kind of gotta leave the windows down if you get it off. Otherwise,
Is
it's
Chris's door all the way closed?
yes. Otherwise, the car would be complaining at me.
Well, I just saw the gap between the roll bar and the door, and I was like,
No, that's just...
yeah. That's when I didn't figure it out. I'm like, oh, that's just because I'm not. Because usually when the
There's no
tops-
roof.
Yeah. I'm just not used to there being no roof but doors.
I see. I don't understand. I drive through here and I see all these trees that have been whacked into, and it's just like, how do you do that?
It's called, they were zipping through here full speed. Stink book on the window.
All right, choices, kids.
Or they just misjudged something.
P or blue? Blue. Good choice, kid.
I was leaning towards blue myself.
Go ahead and square us up a little bit. I just want to make sure I'm clear on that one corner down there on my front. I think I have plenty of room, but why risk it?
Does this have to turn and go down that way?
It does. Thank you for making that notation, Nick.
So what would be if we went straight forward?
No idea.
There we go.
That's kind of steep.
Yeah, a little off angle because I missed the turn.
Oh, it just takes you down there, and then where would you go? Oh, right.
Okay, Chris. Okay. Just need to know where I'm going.
We went down the opposite direction.
Is this the path that we? You think so?
Yes, because I remember I was coming through here, and you're pointing down there saying, that looks like the other path with all the ruts.
Well, cool.
So I feel like we've been down through this the opposite direction earlier today.
Well, that's what I like, because then it reinforces the whole. I would agree with you. And this time I am going to go this path.
Oh dear.
It looks dry enough.
Looks like people have slipped and scraped across that their tree we went past.
There we go. Got it.
You got a friend there in front of you.
Hi.
Hi, friend.
See, I don't think you could cover this hill without it being lifted. You look out and see where you're at. Our crossover point is like
Right there, you got really close. You're probably 6 inches up.
so. Maybe a stock could make it,
But only just.
but only just. Yeah.
Might have rubbed a little.
I hear somebody.
Out here.
Let's get in the ruts here. There we go. It's like railroad tracks at that point. So this was a legal trail.
Yeah. Oh, because you've been on it before?
That's right. Lori's been down this trail with me before, so it's approved.
We're just going down backwards.
Just going down backwards.
Or forwards, depending.
Or forwards, depending.
So who really knows at this point? Bike in front of you. Also a plot.
Sounds like there's a bike to the right.
They're all over the place.
Well, we're at the crossroads, aren't we?
Yeah.
Where you had your spat with the mud.
Ready? Here you go through this mud. Almost sound like we hit our differential in there.
Something banged.
Just a wee bit.
I'm gonna stop up for a second. Take a look
All
at
the bits are still working though, so that's good.
And I just don't want to be leaking oil. Take a second. Just a nice coating of mud down there.
Yeah. It felt to me like it's just your wheels banged.
It didn't. It didn't. Well, we didn't get a big jar, so it wasn't like. If we hit something solid, it would have. I think we just found the bottom of the mud hole.
Yeah. It felt to me like the front wheels just kind of slammed into something.
All right. As we get up here, we're going to be getting really close to the simple outside trail. Do we want to go back to the parking lot and head home, or do we want to go power lines? Where do we want to go? We're pretty much explored everything at this point, is what I'm getting to.
I don't care.
Nathan,
I got nowhere to be today.
is there anything else you want to do?
I mean, I'm in for the ride. You're the one.
Well, like I said, I'm trying to think of someplace else to go. We're kind of like
Been everywhere?
been everywhere.
That you're allowed to go?
The only place we haven't gone is back to the lake, which is really boring. Let's go.
What did your schedule say?
My schedule is about 3, didn't I say? Departure?
Schedule, we can stay here till 3:15.
Okay.
It is 1:30.
I understand. Well, let's just take a break somewhere then.
You getting tired of driving?
Not really.
That or the Jeep is, one of the two.
I love these. This is so fun. Let's go down to the Brock Garden area and have a little just pick up bottles of water. We'll have a little water and
Got some crackers and peanut butter.
just sit
Okay.
and just chill for a few minutes.
Take a break.
Take a break. Look at the map, draw some lines on it, see if we can figure out. I think we did the full blue trail through the center of the 3, don't you, Nathan?
I don't know. I don't trust that map anymore. So.
No, I actually am getting to the point where I'm actually starting to comprehend it.
As long as it makes sense to you.
Where is that going? There's a 3 that way. We haven't done that, have we?
What, to go
I
up
don't think
that
we've
thing?
been up that hill.
No, I don't think so.
It's number 3.
Number 3.
It's blue.
Blue.
Adventure time.
Just watch this corner here.
Is it rated for Jeeps?
I didn't look at that.
It doesn't say.
It looks big enough.
But we've been on 3 all day, so
Most of 3 is rated for Jeeps.
looks like it's rated for Jeeps.
This will be a fun hill.
As long as it walks up it. Merry Christmas. Okay, that's a hill. That was a hill. It's a short one.
That was fun.
Now, what about going back?
It's just like a little bitty shortcut.
It's a little deviation.
Okay, I'm gonna try to channel this channel. Like,
You get 2 wheels on dry land.
okay, now here's the trick. Okay, there's a giant mud hole right in front of me. I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
Watch it. Watch it.
I know.
Watch it, that tree.
I'm a tree hugger. I'm gonna
Okay.
be tree hugging. I need to get around the tree.
Do not go down in that ditch, please.
Well, there's a big mud hole on this side of me, which I'm gonna drop the one tire into.
There's a tree there.
Yep. That's a tree.
There we go.
I don't think we went down this trail.
No,
No.
we didn't. No. This is what I would say
A technical driving section.
strong blue.
A dark blue?
This is a dark blue.
Navy
Very
blue.
Dark.
There we go.
Borderline indigo.
Not in the mud. Turn me. Uh-oh, that doesn't feel good.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't feel good at all.
I don't like that.
I
Need
mean,
to investigate.
You need to winch yourself.
I might pull myself up a little bit because I think we're hanging. Well, see, we're on a tree trunk over on this side. It's going to push us that way. I just don't know how much.
Before we start falling into the chasm.
No,
We're okay?
yeah, we're going to rotate, but we'll rotate to flat. We're two to the inside of the wall. So it's going to rotate that way. Well, maybe if I bump it, it's crossed.
A little bit more bump.
Winch time?
No, it's not really. Bump time.
There you go. You got it. You got it.
There's a big tree root there I had to bump over.
There's a big tree there. Oh, there's a little tree. Big enough to make a dent.
All right, let's go back to the normal trail, shall we?
Why? That was fun.
Well, I agree.
At least it was a small.
Look in front of you. Okay.
You gotta do a 3-point turn. Watch the tree in the back. Watch the tree in front.
I think your Jeep is a little box.
So literally, I think we just went in there and came right around. We really didn't go anywhere.
That was just a little fun area.
Just a little bitty challenge area. And that's what they call those. I mean, they said that there's... If it misses the mirror, it misses the... Pretty much, if I miss the mirror, it seems to miss that
Yeah, I
fender
thought you were
back
going to
there.
take the mirror.
I only need millimeters. I'll let you know when I start having fun, okay?
There's some fun stuff back there.
I like the technical driving, to be honest. I just...
Had to think about it.
But that's part of the fun, isn't it?
Well, that's what I say. When everyone's like, oh, it's so snowy and icy outside, I'm like, finally, a challenge. Makes
Exactly.
my brain have to think. Driving otherwise is so easy.
And that's where we just came from, I believe, right?
Sure.
No, that's just another challenge area. Apparently. I'm actually getting hot.
The breeze feels good.
Mm-hmm. Three parking lot. More difficult?
Most difficult to the left.
That seems strange. That's what it looks so calm that way, doesn't it?
It does.
And then this way
Probably
looks,
until right over
You could-
right until you get over the hill.
You could have easily missed that little sign, and yeah,
been in doo-doo trouble eventually.
But then the real question is, would you have?
Mm.
'Cause we don't know how accurate those signs are anymore.
someone's talking to me.
Ooh, we're probably talking about that bog down there. There was a bog down there.
There's the road.
That the road?
Yeah, right there. See it?
Well, I didn't know if you were talking about zero, if you're talking about the road.
No. So you know where we're at now?
Yes.
Okay.
So is it 4 high or 2?
Let's go for 2. I have no tracking issues down through here. She rolls much easier in 2. Yes, I know it's bumped up here, and I'm intentionally looking over them.
I become less concerned as I become more comfortable with the capabilities of the vehicle.
That was a big bump. What in the world is that thing?
It's a stretch squad.
Family quad. Golf cart.
Golf cart.
That's an extreme golf cart.
Exactly.
I don't know where you're golfing at, but earlier, they're sitting on top of the hill.
I haven't seen them.
I'm guessing that the
No.
Jeeps are up there. Yeah. Bikes will just do that all day.
The bikes, though, they're using momentum to get themselves up the hill.
Yes, they
Because
are.
as it comes up, they lose traction.
Yes, they do.
Blow them out.
Especially once you start heading home.
Huh?
You're gonna. Well, yeah, because you gotta put the thing back.
I'm leaving the tops off.
No, I meant your tires.
Put the
Suspensions.
tie rod back in.
Yeah, we'll do that when we get up. We'll let them clear out. Let the dust settle. So I can see where I'm going, basically.
Like the fog lights can't fix that problem.
No, I want the dust clear so I know I can see. Because if it's clear, then there's no other vehicles around.
Except for reflecting just the truck.
There you go, that's good.
How did we leave?
He's having fun in a lower dollar vehicle.
It hits those bumps and just keeps on rolling, doesn't it?
So are we gonna take the wrong way out this time?
Yeah.
Use the bridge path?
Yeah, once I get over the road track, starting to switch it back into low just to make it nice, comfortable, easy, gentle.
We didn't cross road tracks before.
Yeah, we did.
Did we? Yeah.
They're in. There's no synchronization on the bottom ones. So you're literally just locking into the it rolling.
You're supposed to stop.
Yeah, it says up to 3 or 4 miles per hour you can do that.
Weren't you going at like
4 or 5 probably. That's why it made noise. So now I have a really good map of the park, which is what my goal was today. That matches the video.
So you've been videotaping this whole time?
Yeah. They turned out really good, to be honest. I was really surprised.
yeah, the dash cams?
Mhm.
They turned out pretty well. Surprisingly, its stabilization feature actually helps kind of give you a sense of what the terrain actually is like driving through it. Because it actually kind of adds in a natural sway that you're used to with your own head.
It has a steady cam built into it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which trail was that?
So it's kind of like with your own eyes.
In head.
Your head and your eyes will naturally compensate for the movement
Yes.
to stabilize your vision.
Apparently that path is the red extreme path.
I'm gonna try it someday.
Because it's a lake, it's a little riverbed down there.
Yes.
I was trying to decide if that's mud or oil.
Mud.
Okay. It's really black mud.
It is. It's dirty mud.
Coal dust mud. Hunters?
I don't know. Can't see.
Trail 4 over there.
Yeah, it's all motorcycle trails over there. So I think we came out of there last time, didn't we?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is the section we didn't do last time. Again, as Nathan was pointing out, that it's an entrance exam.
If you can't span this, then you don't fit.
It's like, it's ups and downs and... Yeah, see, we went up that trail last time behind me. And you can kind of see why the quads fly down through here, because for them this feels like a gigantic open road, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, these are just little bends in the road.
And I'm like missing trees within inches.
Mm-hmm.
Well, keep going this way, don't we? I think so. Someone was dropping some major mud.
Mm-hmm.
See, at this point, I don't want to get dirty because I got to work on it in a second.
Yeah, because the mud from earlier today is kind of starting to dry up.
Okay, so this is that big rock area. See our big rock down there?
I wonder what those people think when they see a big vehicle like this going through.
I just see them often enough, they probably don't think much of it.
Oh, there's a rock there.
Yep. Tell you what, I'm getting much comfortable driving this thing. I turned that the wrong way, but I will.
I was thinking that. Trail entrance.
Uh-oh. Incoming. I'm bigger than you, I win.
You also got a scary bumper.
Mm-hmm. And we're out. I'm gonna go down the far end like we did, or we set up at the beginning. Because that path down there was nicer than this one down here.
So low. I think you're over 5 miles an hour.
Is there a 5 mile an hour speed limit?
Yep.
Oh well.